everyone, it's been a long time since I did thrift flip on this channel, so here it is. Anything that my boyfriend doesn't wear which is in a good condition ends up becoming my cute clothes because I'm broke and also I'm crafty. One of the perks of being in a relationship. And also my dad has instructed my mom to hide scissors every time I go home so that I don't, cut his clothes. So this is the shirt I'll be converting. So this is how it looks. It's not too oversized as such. So this is how it looks from the back. So let's give this shirt a new life.
I started off by cutting the collar and the front panel of the shirt, which is not needed. And then I cut out the sleeves and cuff part of the sleeves from it. I then folded the back part of the shirt and aligned it properly and marked the length of the top. The length that I had taken for my measurement is 8 inches. So I'm gonna mark 8 inches. Unfortunately, there is no extra fabric after 8 inches to include the margin for the seam allowance. So I'm pretty sure my top is gonna end up looking a little short, but I think it'll be fine. So I'm gonna cut it. And I'm also going to cut the folded side. So now I have both front and back panel of the top. Once that's done, I placed the right side of the front panel to the right side of the back panel and stitched on the side. After that, I double folded on both the sides and stitched it. Once that's done, on the right side of the fabric, I marked half an inch all the way down. Unknowingly, I selected a great fabric which already has lines, so I don't have to draw lines. So I'm just pretending to draw lines to show you guys how to, mark it on the fabric. So you're gonna mark these lines throughout the rectangle fabric. Basically, this is where we will be stitching a straight line throughout the top to create smoked effect. While editing, I just realized I didn't do a great job at explaining it. So I'm gonna leave a clip over here which will be super easy for you to understand. To create the smoking effect, you need elastic cord. So I'm gonna take the elastic cord and wind it on the bobbin. Make sure not to stretch it out while you are winding it.
Change the stitch length to the longest stitch and also increase the tension.
And then I put the bobbin in the bobbin case and started stitching on the lines that I marked. While editing, I realized this looks quite satisfying to, watch, but it took quite a lot of time. I almost finished watching a Netflix series, You, while doing this. Talking about You, I was literally rooting for Joe, which made me think about what kind of a person I am the whole night. Once you reach the end of the fabric, you're gonna rotate the fabric and then start with the next line. After 2 to 3 lines, you might have to start stretching the fabric with hand while stitching it. Once it's done, I tied any loose ends because you don't want to cut it. And then I ironed it. The top is pretty much ready. I'm gonna fold it and then stitch it on the sides. Make sure to change your bobbin to regular thread. The tube part of the top is ready. Now let's work on the sleeves. So I'm gonna double fold the end of the sleeves and stitch it. I'm gonna double fold the top part of the sleeve as well, but I'm gonna make sure to fold it a little bigger so that I can insert elastic, and I'm gonna stitch this part as well, but by leaving a little bit space to insert the elastic. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other sleeves as well. And I took the elastic and measured it around my armhole to see how snug I want, and I cut 2 strips of elastic. I took an elastic and pinned it and inserted to the top part of the sleeves. And then I stitched on the elastic. And then I changed my bobbin case to the elastic cord case and then stitched one line on the sleeve end to create the smoking effect again. So both the sleeves are ready. Now let's attach it to the top. Align the joint part of the sleeves to the side part of the top and pin it. And stitch around 1.5 inch over this part. And the top is ready. This turned out so good. I think I'll be styling this in so many different ways. The best part is it goes with saris as well.